did I do? What have I done?
Hey, it's Art Grossman. Welcome to another edition of the North Reading Community Coffeehouse Virtual Open Mic Friday Pi Day, as I was reminded by Marianne, 3:14. And we have a very small group tonight, but we'll see what happens. We'll literally play it by ear, and we'll go from there. So, Marianne, you are up whenever you're ready.
Small but tasteful.
Yes, there you go.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, said small but
I've
tasteful.
added a couple songs from Claude's Anom album. Used to listen to it a lot, but they're Irish. I almost thought, oh, I could do My Baby Takes the Morning Train by Sheena Easton. And it's kind of an American thing where I get that Irish-Scottish thing mixed up. I thought she was Irish. This is You're the One by Sharon and Mary Brennan, Anya's sister and brother. When the cold wind blows and the rain keeps tumbling down, and there's no one there when the morning light shines on. You're the one to lend a hand. You're the one who understands. You're the one to comfort me, the keeper of my heart. The moments we share will never ever fade away. All the treasure and gold wouldn't make me change anyway. You're the one to lend a hand. You're the one who understands. You're the one to comfort me, the keeper of my heart. You're the one to lend a hand. You're the one who understands. You're the one to comfort me, the keeper of my heart. This heart of mine might change as the seasons run by, like a small stream that turns and runs to the sea.
Wow. Whoa, that was terrific. Love that.
Oh, gorgeous. Yeah.
And the other one, ow, these, they really stick together, these two songs. This one's called Why Worry? Same thing, Sharon and she's Marion here, Mary. Why Worry? And if you listen to the Clannad album, the Anam album, great alto on this. Why must I worry? I try not to hurry like other people. Why must I worry? 'Cause you know yourself, that is not the way. Who am I to tell you lies? And then say I didn't mean it at all. You see me, you hear me, but you don't know what I'm saying. You feel it, you take it in your stride. Why must I worry? I try not to hurry like other people. Why must I worry? 'Cause you know yourself, that is not the way. When you call me and talk about the yesterdays, it cheers me, it steers me to follow better reason, to feel it, take it in your stride. Why must I worry? I try not to hurry like other people. Why must I worry? 'Cause you know yourself, that is not the way. Why worry? Why worry? Try not to hurry like other people. Why must I worry? 'Cause you know yourself, that is not the way.
That was great. Oh man, I never
Thanks.
heard these songs.
Wow. Yeah.
Beautiful, Marianne.
Great
Beautiful.
album. Well, most
Dude.
people know the album because Patriot Games, Harry's game, was used in the Patriot Games
Okay.
movie. The guy's watching the TV, the guy's watching the video on it, and it's like, well, that's really cool music, and it's just a
It
very
sure
cool album.
is. That's
Wonderful
one of the
album.
good things about. I mean, people bring songs. You know, Jeff Frost brings a lot of songs I've never heard. Never heard. And he does them really well. It's great. It's terrific. I love it. And of course, Stan brings songs they never heard because he wrote them all. Yeah.
Everybody sing along.
All right, there you go. There you go. It's all yours, Stan.
All right. Yeah, two great finds there, Marianne. Those were great. I'll do some faux Irish songs. Yeah, starting with one I only do this time of year, so I haven't learned it. So I'll look at the words and mostly the chords. It's got a moral. The moral is don't text and drive. So. I tried so hard to understand my daughter's teenage ways, how she could be so silent and be on the phone all day. She'd tell me emails too uncool and calls intrude too much. Her phone is just a texting tool, it's how she keeps in touch. It's how kids keep in touch. She don't call, she don't mail, text is all she'll send, with an ILBCNU and a smiley at the end. I could not bottle up the tears the day my only girl drove off for college, for I feared I'd lost her to the world. But it couldn't have been a week before my phone began to buzz. She'd tap a message, then 10 more to tell me how she was, how her new life was. She don't call, she don't mail, text is all she'll send, with an ILBCNU and a smiley at the end. This old dog learned to treasure every line and message my love back 3 taps at a time. One day there was no text from her, instead the cell phone rang. Her college roommate voice I heard describing everything. Her hazel eyes that should have seen the lorry stopped ahead, instead were gazing at her screen. In seconds she was dead. My darling girl was dead. Scroll. Hold on here. I'm at the graveside every day to sit beside the stone, so smooth and black in its own way, like her beloved phone. So on the stone I had 'em carve this message for her friends. The letters CULHR and a smiley at the end, a smiley at the end. She don't call, she don't mail, text is all she'll send, with an ILBCNU and a smiley at the end, a smiley at the end.
All right. Hey,
Hi.
Stan.
All right, Dan. Nice job.
Oh, thank you. All right. It's one about Boston Irish bars, or actually Cambridge, Somerville Irish bars. Another cursed workday is finally winding down, and I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I'm heading into town for a Guinness and a steak and kidney pie to break the chill, and an evening's entertainment in the taverns of Camberville. The drummer, the guitarist, the fiddler just drove up from the site, the shop, the office where they work to earn a buck, 'cause they work here for ovation and a portion of the till, providing entertainment to the taverns of Camberville. Rebecca was accepted at the university for a master's level program in marine biology, but the funding that would pay her for her research just got killed. So she's fussing and she's waiting in the tavern of Camberville. That couple in the shadows you think seen better days. They've seen younger but no better, judging by their loving ways. They met here in the 80s, tonight they're meeting still. And they aim to keep on dating in the tavern of Camberville. Andrew took the bus here 'cause he knows he's gonna see his brothers at the bar, his Bruins on TV, a burger on a plate and a barkeep who can fill a pint glass of libation in the taverns of Camberville.
All right, Stan.
All righty then.
Too kind.
Thank you.
Terrific.
David, you're up. Gay
you're
is listening.
scrolling or you're done.
Gay is listening tonight, so it's going to be David and then Storm. So we're taking one out of the rotation. So it's all yours, David.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to start off with when the deal goes down. In the still of the night, in the world's ancient light, where wisdom grows up in strife, my bewildering brain toils in vain through the darkness on the pathways of life. Each invisible prayer is like a cloud in the air. Tomorrow keeps turning around. We live and we die, we know not why, but I'll be with you when the deal goes down. We eat and we drink, we feel and we think. Far down the street we stray. I laugh and I cry, and I'm haunted by things I never meant nor wished to say. The midnight rain follows the train. We all wear the same thorny crown. Soul to soul, our shadows roll. I'll be with you when the deal goes down. Well, the moon gives light and shines by night. I scarcely feel the glow. We learn to live and then to forgive, or the road we're bound to go. More frailer than the flowers, these precious hours that keep us so tightly bound. You come to my eyes like a vision from the skies, and I'll be with you when the deal goes down. Well, I picked up a rose and it poked through my clothes. I followed the winding stream. I heard a deafening noise. I felt transient joys. I know they're not what they seem. In this earthly domain full of disappointment and pain, you'll never see me frown. I owe my heart to you, and that's saying it true. I'll be with you when the deal goes down.
Very nice. Like that.
Yeah, great, David.
Thank you.
Thanks, David.
Okay, second one I'll do, it's called Barricades of Heaven. The dramatic moment where I just blah. Running down around the towns along the shore, I was 16 and on my own. No, I couldn't tell you what the hell those breaks were for. I was just trying to hear my song. Pages turning, pages, I was years from learning. Straight into the night, my heart was flung. Gotta sing my own redemption when I come to the barricades of heaven where I'm from. Jimmy found his own sweet sound when he won that free guitar. We'd all get in the van and play. Life became the paradox, the bear, the rouge and noir, and a stretch of road running to LA. Pages turning, pages, we were years from learning. Straight into the night, our hearts were flung. Gotta sing our own redemption when we come to the barricades of heaven where we're from. Childhood comes for me at night. Voices of my friends, your face bathing me in light. Hope that never ends. All the world was shining from those hills, the stars above and the lights below. Among those there to test their fortunes and their wills, I lost track of the score long ago. Pages turning, pages, you were years from learning. straight into the night. Your hearts were flung. Gotta sing your own redemption when you come to the barricades of heaven where you're from. Gotta sing your own redemption when you come.
Nicely
Thank you.
done.
Nice.
Thanks, David.
David. Nicely done.
Yeah.
All righty, Storm.
Okay. Child's growth. In a time not long ago, in a place now left behind, a little boy looked at the stars to see what he could find. Where did that child go? How did that child grow? What kind of people shaped his mind? Did they teach him to love? Did they teach him to care? Did they teach him compassion? Did they teach him to share? Where did that child go? How did that child grow? What kind of people shaped his mind? In a place, in a time not long ago, in a place now left behind, a little boy looked at the stars to see what he could find. The old man turned off the radio, said, "Where did all the old songs go? Kids sure play funny music these days. They play it in the strangest ways. Said it looks to me like they've all gone wild. It was peaceful back when I was a child. Well, man, could it be that the girls and boys are seeking to be heard above your noise? And the lonely voice of youth cries, what is truth?" A little boy of 3, sitting on the floor, looks up and says, "Daddy, what is war?" "Son, that's when people fight and die." The little boy of 3 says, "Daddy, why?" A young man of 17 in Sunday school, being taught the golden rule, and by the time another year has gone around, it may be his turn to lay his life down. Can you blame the voice of youth for asking, what is truth? A young man sitting on the witness stand. The man with the book says, raise your hand. Repeat after me. I solemnly swear. Man looked down at his long hair. And although the young man solemnly swore, nobody seemed to hear any more. And it didn't really matter if the truth was there. It was the cut of his clothes and the length of his hair. And the lonely voice of youth cries, what is truth? The young girl dancing to the latest beat has found a new way to move her feet. The young man speaking in the city square is seeking to tell somebody that he cares. Yeah, the ones that you're calling wild are gonna be the leaders in a little while. This old world's awaking to a newborn day. I solemnly swear that'll be their way. You better help the voice of youth find what is truth.
All right.
That's a song by Johnny Cash based on a poem he was given by Muhammad Ali. He thought that Muhammad Ali had written it for him, but they found out researching after he died that it was actually written by Hazrat Inayat Khan, who is a Muslim Sufi mystic. Okay. Creed of a voyeur. It is better to watch lions while they're eating than to be eaten. Better still to watch others loving than risk pain or the chance that one might get emotionally involved. I don't hurt. I am pure. I am only being an observer. I am not to be blamed. Come on, get up there. Here we go. The steam of factories paints the air. A whisper of doom. Does anyone care? Promises bound to a gilded throne. Future forgotten. Earth's chances flown. Rivers sigh under burdens. Vast wonders of nature fading fast. Policies written in shadows and greed. Seeds of sorrow, a careless deed. Oh, the restless wind, it howls our plight. Silent forests speak at night. In the echo of stars, there lies a naked truth. We poisoned our fountain of youth. An oak stands tall, its leaves turn gray. Warnings dismissed in prophets' play. All traces of wisdom lost in the fray. Hope flickers faint in the break of day. Children's eyes look up to the sky. Dreams of tomorrow wither and die. Actions bereft of justice and care. Darkening paths to who knows where. Oh, the restless wind, it howls our plight. Silent forests speak at night. In the echo of stars, there lies a naked truth. We poisoned our fountain of youth. Oh, the restless wind, it howls our plight. Silent forests speak at night. In the echo of stars, there lies a naked truth. We poisoned our fountain of youth.
Thanks,
Great, Storm. Couple of great ones.
All right,
Good
Storm.
job, Storm. Thank you.
Thank you. The poem was mine. The song is by Don Carone, or it's my variation of a song by Don Carone and Mikhail Van Hanen. And I dedicate it to the 280 million acres of national forests and national parks and old grove trees that have just been opened up by executive order.
Okay, thanks, Storm. Thank you. Jay,
Yes, sir.
all yours.
Okay. Do I sound loud enough? Okay, I'm gonna do that Dolores O'Riordan song by the Cranberries, Zombie. Another head hangs slowly, a child is slowly taken, and the violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their bombs. In your head, they are crying in your head, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head, in your head, zombie, 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 Another mother's heart is broken. What the? I lost my words. Oh. We'll take it from here. Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1960. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their bombs. In your head, they are dying. In your head, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head, in your head, zombie, 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 oh, oh, oh. What's in your head, in your head, zombie, 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 oh, 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 oh.
All right.
That was
Great job,
awesome,
Jay.
Jay.
Great job.
That's fun to do. I'm gonna do a song by Irish Paul Brady. The Lakes of Pontchartrain. It was one fine March morning, I bid New Orleans adieu, and I took the road to Jacksontown, my fortune to renew. I cursed all foreign money, no credit could I gain, which filled my heart with a longing for the lakes of Pontchartrain. Well, I hopped on board a railroad car beneath the morning sun, and I rode the rods till evening, then I laid me down again. Strangers there, no friends to me, till a dark girl toward me came, and I fell in love with a Creole girl on the banks of Pontchartrain. Well, I said, me pretty Creole lass, my money here's no good, and if it weren't for the alligators, I'd sleep out in the woods. You're welcome here, kind stranger, our home is very plain, and we never turn a stranger out on the banks of Pontchartrain. Well, I asked her if she meant, well, she took me to her mama's house and treated me right well. Sorry about that. And the hair upon her I messed it up. Took me to her mama's house and treated me right well. And the hair upon her shoulders in jet black ringlets fell. To try and paint her beauty would only be in vain. So handsome was this Creole girl on the banks of Pontchartrain. Well, I asked her if she'd marry me. She said that ne'er would be, for she had a lover and he was far at sea. She said that she would wait for him and there she would remain till he returned to his Creole love on the banks of Pontchartrain. So fare ye well, my bonny lass, I ne'er shall see you no more. But I'll not forget your kindness in your cottage by the shore. And at each social gathering, a golden cup I'll raise. And I'll drink all health to the Creole girl on the banks of Pontchartrain. Yes, I'll drink all health to the Creole girl on the banks of Pontchartrain.
Hey. Made it, Jay.
Nice,
Made it.
Jay. Nice,
We're great, Jay.
Thank you. All right, Ian.
Thanks, Art. Hi, everybody. I'm going to do a couple of Irish themed songs tonight since it's getting near St. Patrick's Day. So, first one, this was originally done by John McCormack back in the 30s, I think it was, and it's called "I'll Walk Beside You." I'll walk beside you through the world today, while dreams and songs and flowers bless your way. I'll look into your eyes and hold your hand. I'll walk beside you through the golden land. I'll walk beside you through the world tonight, beneath the starry skies ablaze with light. Within your soul love's tender words I'll hide. I'll walk beside you through the eventide. I'll walk beside you through the passing years, through days of cloud, sunshine, joy, and tears. And when the grey call comes, sunset gleams, I'll walk beside you to the land of dreams.
All right, Ian. terrific.
Ian, that was great, Ian.
So the next one is it's another, well, it's Irish, but it a lot of Scots folk singers claim it as a Scottish folk song as well, but I think it was originally Irish, and certainly this version is probably more Scottish orientated. Anyway, it's called Jock Stewart. Oh, my name is Jock Stewart, I'm a canny young man, and a roving young fellow I'd be. So come easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. I have acres of land and men at command, but my money I foolishly spend. So come easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. So I took out my gun, with my dog I did go, and down by the banks of the Tay. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day. So come fill up your glass with whiskey and beer, no matter the cost I will pay. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day.
Terrific. Nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Hey, beautiful, Ian. Thank you, bud.
That was great. Thanks,
Yeah.
Ian.
Keep it up, Ian.
Tom, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here. I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with an instrumental. This is called Carolyn's Draft, and it's an arrangement by David Surratt. Wow, I'm going to start again. Whatever.
Hey, you made it. All right.
Jeez Louise.
That was awesome, Tom.
Thanks.
Hey.
You know, you can do it in your living room. You just can't do it in front of people, you know? A Dan Fogelberg song. Longer than there have been fishes in the ocean, higher than any bird ever flew, longer than there have been stars up in the heavens. I've been in love with you. Stronger than any mountain cathedral, truer than any tree ever grew, deeper than any forest primeval. I am in love with you. I'll bring fire in the winters, you'll send showers in the springs. We'll fly through the falls and summers with love on our wings. Through the years, as the fire starts to mellow, burning lines in the book of our lives, though the binding cracks and the pages start to yellow, I'll be in love with you. I'll be in love with you. Longer than there've been fishes in the ocean, higher than any bird ever flew, longer than there've been stars up in the heavens. I've been in love with you. I am in love with you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Beautiful,
Nice.
Tom.
That
Beautiful.
was
Thank you.
great, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. Good job. Tony, you are up.
Thanks very much. That was great, Tom. Love that. Yeah, this is an Irish song. I do this one regularly. Written by a guy called Adrian Mannering. Soldiers in dreams are like lovers who come without warning. Take you by surprise when you think you must make it alone. Sooner or later their presence is only a memory. And you know that without them you never would roll back the stone. My darling once told me that loving is better than living. I told her survival for me was the easier game. I couldn't live with her, and now it's I can't live without her. I thought I'd feel different, but somehow I still feel the same. Romeo tells me that Juliet can't live without him. And Ophelia's crazy for Hamlet, who wants to be king. Away in the distance, Mark Antony loves Cleopatra, while Portia sits silent, soliloquizing in the wings. As lovers lie sleeping, I find myself moving towards you. The wind and the rain is as soft as the sigh on your face. Whatever's before me is nothing to what I have lived through. The pain and the passion, the lust and the tears and the lies. So if lovers are losers, what price the game we are playing? And what price the man who has not got the money to pay? The silence and prayers of the angels is but an illusion. For the lost and the lonely, and those who have nothing to say. So if soldiers in dreams are like lovers who come without warning, and take you by surprise when you think you must make it alone. Sooner or later, their presence is only a memory. Yet you know that without them, you never would roll back the stone. Yet you know that without them, you never would roll back the stone.
Very nice, Tony.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
gorgeous, Tony.
Awesome, Tony. Great to hear you.
I learnt this song in 1960 something, 1960 frozen to death, and it was yeah, it was done by a band called the Dubliners. Sorry, this is I'm being asked for new strings. When she wants new strings, she goes out of tune on me. That's it. Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of me plight. For at the time of writing I am not a pretty sight. Me body is all black and blue, me face a deathly grey. I write this note to say why Paddy's not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. To toss them down from such a height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he is an awkward sod. He said I'd have to cart them down the ladders in me odd. While clearing all these bricks by hand, it seemed so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. In the haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. So when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead. Clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. Well, I shot up like a rocket. To my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody barrel coming down. The barrel broke me shoulder as to the ground it sped, and when I reached the top I banged the pulley with me head. I clung on tightly, numbed with shock from this almighty blow, and the barrel spilled out half the bricks some 14 floors below. Now when the bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I sped towards the ground and landed on the broken bricks the barrel had scattered round. I lay there groaning on the ground, I thought I'd passed the worst, but the barrel hit the pulley wheel and then the bottom burst. A shower of bricks rained down on me, a couple nearly missed, and then I loosed the rope because they'd broken both my wrists. All the barrel being heavier, it started down once more. It landed right across me as I lay there on the floor. It broke 3 ribs in my left arm, and I can only say I hope you'll understand why Paddy's not at work today.
All right.
The
Great,
sick
Tony.
note.
Hey,
The
Tony, that
sick
was
note.
great. Good one, Tony.
Tony, excellent, excellent. Okay, Woody, you're up. There he is.
Is that it?
Not there. You go.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Technology. She's not do good to me. So anyway, here's where I wish I was. Could you plan to travel west? Take my way, that's the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It goes from Chicago to LA. 3,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. It goes through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City is also pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico. Texas of Arizona, don't forget Winona, Spain, Boston, San Bernardino. If you get hip to this timely tip, get my way, let's find everything. Get your kicks on Route 66. It goes from Louis down from Missouri. Oklahoma City is also pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico. Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Boston, San Bernardino. If you get hip to the timely tip, and you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Whoa, smooth.
Oh, yeah.
Woody. That was smooth, Woody.
Well, thank you.
Good on
Very
Route
ta-
66.
Very tasty, Woody.
Yeah, I think so too.
Very nice. Very nice.
Wow, another beauty.
Nice, Woody.
Another beauty, Woody.
Great, Woody.
Good job,
Really
Woody.
pretty.
All right, we're going to do a one-song second round, and Marianne's going to start the
Ooh.
second round.
Okay. I did this song and I forgot. Oh, something from Finian's Rainbow. So, Old Devil Moon. I look at you and suddenly something in your eyes I see soon begins bewitching me. It's that old devil moon that you stole from the skies. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. You and your glance make this romance too hot to handle. Stars in the night blazing their light can't hold a candle to your razzle dazzle. You got me flying high and wide on a magic carpet ride, full of butterflies inside. Want to cry, want to croon, want to laugh like a loon. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. Just when I think I'm free as a dove, old devil moon deep in your eyes blinds me with love.
All right.
Oh, that was just great. Yeah.
Beautiful, Marianne.
Beautiful.
Swoon.
Moon.
Thank you. Dan.
Yeah. I'll do one more faux Irish tune here. So this is about a Irish immigrant in Boston who was loved by all, but he got pneumonia and didn't go to the doctor and he died. But it's about sending his body back. So as you carry Eddie's body home to Athenry, what can you tell the family of a son too young to die? Once you said what must be said, then tell him loud and clear he was ours too, that he matters here. Over here in Boston, Eddie died the other day. Any doctor could have saved him, but his fear kept him away. Like a few of us from Galway, he was here informally, and he moved about his new home quietly. Tell the friends, tell the cousins left behind in Athenry. Tell the nuns, tell his mother, they must have raised him right. There's 200 gathered here today to testify that we're in a world changed by Eddie. Eddie matters here. So carry back this photograph to Galway if you would, of those who drank and loved and laughed with Eddie while we could. The 200 of us standing on the steps outside St. Friends. Tell a hometown Eddie made some friends. From the contractors and foremen who relied on Eddie's skill, to the families growing up in the buildings he helped build, to the kids he coached in hurling, to Muldoon who'd share a beer. Eddie change the world, but it matters here. And tell 'em we'll treat better other Eddies, they may sin, but will it matter? We'll not see his like again. Tell the friends, tell the cousins, left behind in nothing right. Tell the nuns, tell his mother, they must have raised him right. There's 200 gathered here today to testify that we're in a world changed by Eddie. Eddie matters here.
Okay, Stan.
Hey, nice, Stan. And I
All
live
right,
in
Stan.
Boston, you know. I live in Boston, Stan.
Yeah,
Nice place.
it is.
All right, David.
Okay, this is called Home from Hollywood. I saw my face as a shooting star. You see my face as a crumpled car. But it makes me feel so happy, and it makes me feel so good. Yes, it makes me feel so happy to be home from Hollywood. I heard my voice as a lion's roar. You hear my voice as a creaking door. But it makes me feel so happy, and it makes me feel so good. Yes, it makes me feel so happy to be home from Hollywood. Glamour, glamour is glamour, is glamour, is glamour, is glamour, is glamour. All those promises still, all those promises came from afar. All I want to be is not where they are. Is glamour, is glamour, is glamour, is glamour. I still see my face flash like a shooting star on magazine racks in local stores. I still hear my voice packed with a lion's roar when stereos blast from neighbors' cars. But all those promises still come from afar, and all I still want to be is right here where you are. 'Cause it makes me feel so happy, and it makes me feel so good. Yes, it makes me feel so happy to be home from Hollywood.
Tune.
Thank
All
you.
right, David.
Excellent, David.
Thank you.
All right, Storm.
Okay. There's no way of knowing how far you'll travel with a stranger that you greet. No way of knowing how you will part, or when, or why you will meet. There's no way of knowing where they've come from, or what could happen then. So just remember, every stranger might well become your friend. Oh, a short time ago, boys, an Irishman named Doherty was elected to the Senate by a very large majority. He felt so elated that he went to Dennis Cassidy, who owned a bar room of a very large capacity. He said to Cassidy, go over to the brewer for 1,000 kegs of lager beer and give it to the poor. Then go over to the butcher shop and order up a ton of meat. Be sure and see the boys and girls have all they want to drink and eat. Send out invitations in 20 different languages, and don't forget to tell them to bring their own sandwiches. They've made me their senator, and so to show my gratitude, they'll have the finest supper ever given in this latitude. Tell them that the music will be furnished by O'Rafferty, assisted on the bagpipes by Felix McCafferty. Whatever the expenses are, remember I'll put up the tin, and anyone who doesn't come, be sure and do not let him in. Cassidy at once sent out the invitations, and everyone that came was a credit to their nations. Some came on bicycles because they had no fare to pay, and those who didn't come at all made up their minds to stay away. 2 by 3 they marched in the dining hall, young men and old men and girls that were not men at all, blind men and deaf men and men who had their teeth in pawn, single men, double men, and men who had their glasses on. Before many minutes, nearly every chair was taken, till the front rooms and mushrooms were packed to suffocation. When everyone was seated, they started to lay out the feast. Cassidy said, "Rise up and give us each a cake of yeast." He then said as manager he would seek and fill the chair. We then sat down and we looked at the bill of fare. There were pig's head and goldfish, mockingbirds and ostriches, ice cream and cold cream, Vaseline and sandwiches, blue fish, green fish, fish hooks and partridges, fish balls, snowballs, cannonballs and cartridges. Then we ate oatmeal till we could hardly stir about. Ketchup, hurry up, sweet kraut and sauerkraut, dressed beef and naked beef, and beef with all its dresses on, and soda crackers, firecrackers, Limburg cheese with tresses on. Beef steaks and missteaks were down on the bill of fare, roast ribs and spare ribs, and ribs that we couldn't spare, reindeer and snow deer, deer, me and antelope, and the women eat so mushmelon, the men said they cantaloupe, red herrings, smoked herrings, herrings from old Aaron's Isle, bologna and fruit cake and sausages a half a mile. There was hot corn and cold corn, corn salve and honeycomb, reed birds, red books, sea bass and sea foam, fried liver, baked liver, Carter's little liver pills, and everyone was wondering who was going to pay the bills. For dessert we had toothpicks, ice picks, and skipping rope, and washed them all down with a big piece of shaving soap. We ate everything that was down on the bill of fare, then looked on the back of it to see if any more was there. Then the band played hornpipes, gas pipes, and Irish reels, and we danced to the music of the wind that shakes the barley field. Then the piper played old tunes and spit tunes so very fine. Then in came Piper Hayesdeck and handed him a glass of wine. They welted the floor till they could be heard for miles around. When Gallagher was in the air, his feet was never on the ground. A fine lot of dancers you never seen your eyes upon, and those who couldn't dance at all were dancing with their slippers on. Some danced jig step, doorsteps, and Highland flings, and Murphy took his knife out and tried to cut a pigeon wing. When the dance was over, Cassidy then told us to join hands together and sing this good old chorus. Should old acquaintance be forgot, wherever we may be, think of the good old times we had at the Irish Jubilee.
Thank you, Storm.
Yes,
That's
sir.
from 1890s.
18.9. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. All right, Jay.
Okay, I got an Irish song as done by Tommy Makem. I'm pretty sure he wrote it too. It's called Red is the Rose. Come over the hill, my bonny Irish lass. Come over the hill to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll make the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the point, and my love is fairer than any. 'Twas down by Killarney's green woods that we would stray, when the moon and the stars, they were shining. The moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair. She swore she'd be my love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the point, and my love is fairer than any. Now it's not for the party that my sister paid. It's not for the grief of my mother. It's all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the point, and my love is fairer than any. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the point, and my love is fairer than any.
Nice job, Jay.
Hey,
you.
Jay, nicely done.
Nice.
Thank you. Ian.
Okay, thank you. So this is another Irish one. It was done by Val Doonican, who was all over television in 60s and 70s. So this is one from him, Walk Tall. walk tall, walk straight and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man, hold your head up high. I walk tall, walk straight and look the world right in the eye. All through the years that I grew up, Ma taught these things to me. But I was young and foolish and much too blind to see. I ignored the things she said as if I'd never heard. Now I see and understand the wisdom of her word. I walk tall, walk straight and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. I walk tall, I walk straight and look the world right in the eye. Started going places where the youngsters shouldn't go. I got to know the kind of girls it's better not to know. I fell in with a bad crowd, I laughed and drank with them. Through the laughter, mama's words would echo now and then. I walk tall, walk straight and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. I walk tall, I walk straight and look the world right in the eye. I got in trouble with the law and I'm in prison now. Through the prison bars I see it's so different now. I've got 1 year left to serve, and when my time is done, I'll walk tall and straight and make my proud to call me son. I walk tall, walk straight and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. Walk tall, walk straight and look the world right in the eye. I walk tall, walk straight and look the world right in the eye.
All right.
All right, Ian.
Ian.
Done.
Hey,
Thanks, Ian. All right, Tom.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a song from The Music Man. There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. Then there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. There was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Till there was you.
Nice job.
Oh, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful, Tom. Beautiful.
Nice.
Tony.
Thanks very much. This is a very American song. I got it in 1983 in, it was our Callahan Walsh's pub in Rosscarbery, which is in southwest Cork. And I met a guy called Ben Sands in there, and we ended up playing in the pub. And he did this song, and I fell in love with it. And if you look up Ben Sands doing this, it is possibly the best version I've ever heard of this song. It just blows me away every time I hear him do it. Every night we light the candle that stands beside our bed. Sometimes the flame's too much to handle. That's what you said. That's what you said. And you should know. Because you built a fire in me and you made it burn. You followed me, matching every move, watching every turn. Your green eyes, they don't miss a thing. They hold me like the sun going down, warm me like a fire in the night, without a sound. You were waiting till I heard, just as patient as the love light in your eyes. You never threw away a word, or ever talked in a disguise. I ought to know. You were a beacon to a sailor lost at sea. I saw it in your eyes when you looked at me so openly. Your green eyes, they don't miss a thing. They hold me like the sun going down, warm me like a fire in the night, without a sound. First time I ever saw your laughter break loose inside and tumble out to me, my heart knew it had found what it was after, and it came so easily. And we should know, after all the years of hard and heavy times, now our days go by like best friends' storylines, yours and mine. Your green eyes, they don't miss a thing. They hold me like the sun going down, warm me like a fire in the night, without a sound, without a sound.
Beautiful.
That was awesome.
That was awesome, Tony.
Tony, I sang that in a pub on Wednesday.
Wow.
I did up in Newburyport.
So
I
you
did.
knew all the words, yeah.
It's
I
a
did. Beautiful. It's a
song.
beautiful tune. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Terrific. Woody, you're up. And then I'm going to do one to close it out. I told Neil I would do one. So there we go.
I'm ready. As soon as I turn on. I get high blood pressure when they call my name. I get high blood pressure when they call my name. I get high blood pressure, baby, when you're in my arms. I get high blood pressure when you're in my arms. I get high blood pressure when you speak to me. I get high blood pressure, I can barely see. I get high blood pressure, baby, when you're in my arms. I get high blood pressure when you're in my arms. My eyes start rolling up and down in my head. My heart starts beating up and down like a spring. Chills up and down my spine, it's true. My face started sweating all because of you. I get high blood pressure when you're so bad for you. I start rolling up and down in my head. My heart starts beating up and down like a spring. Chills up and down my spine, it's true. My face starts sweating all because of you. I get high blood pressure when I'm so mad for you. I get high blood pressure when you're so mad for me.
All right, Woody.
Hey, Woody.
Nice, Woody.
That was awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, we start off with a small group. We got a good group here. We made it to 8 o'clock pretty easily. I'm going to end it with a Bill Staines tune called Bridges. Some of you probably know it. I'm sure Neil probably knows it. Maybe Tony knows it. Who knows? Who knows? I like the tune though. There are bridges, bridges in the sky, they're shining in the sun. They are stone and steel and wood and wire, they can change two things to one. They are languages and letters, they are poetry and all. They are love and understanding, and they're better than a wall. They are languages and letters, they are poetry and all. They are love and understanding, and they're better than a wall. There are canyons, they are yawning in the night. They are rank and bitter anger, they are all devoid of light. They are fear and blind suspicion, they are apathy and pride. They are dark and so foreboding, and they're oh so very wide. They are fear and blind suspicion. They are apathy and pride. They are dark and so foreboding, and they're oh so very wide. Let us build a bridge of music. Let us cross it with a song. Let us span another canyon. Let us right another wrong. Oh, and if someone should ask us where we're off and bound today, we will tell them building bridges and be off and on our way. And if someone should ask us where we're off and bound today, we will tell them building bridges and be off and on our way. Bridges by Bill Staines. All right.
That's one of my
All
favorites.
right.
Love it.
That's a great one.
Good song.
Thanks, Art.
That was awesome, Art.
My
Thanks for
pleasure.
closing the show, for doing this
Timing.
twice a week.
Well, if anybody's around, either in person or virtually, you can. We have a great show tomorrow night at the Coffeehouse. It's we have 4 terrific performers. You can tune in on live stream on Facebook or on Facebook, and then it'll be on the YouTube channel, or you can show up if you're in the neighborhood. So maybe we'll see some of you tomorrow. I know I'll be sending Janet the link to the video. That's for sure. Anyway,
Who's featuring tomorrow, Art? Just
what's
curious.
that?
Who's featuring tomorrow?
There's no feature. It's going to be Christina Lease is going to be there. Mark Odette, who comes to these things fairly frequently, is going to be there. Karen Silver, who some of you may know. I'm trying to think who the fourth person is. It's going to drive me nuts. But there's somebody else, and then that'll be it. It'll be 4 performers. I'm shortening the night a little bit. Instead of 5, I'm going to have 4. And it starts at 6:30 Boston time. So anyway, yeah.
Thanks for a great night, Art.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We're going to end the live stream. We're